Hello people, today I'm going to show you how to do flatbread with which of course is paleo-vegan. Then we will use chickpea flour, also called gram flour, which you can find in every Indian shop. Urid flour, again, in the Indian shop you find it. It's flour of beans, in the black Indian beans. And the yam flour, which is also cassava, called cassava. So we just put it in a equal quantity. I never measure, just put a bit of each one, and then after I put a bit of water, a bit of oil, and of course, sorry, before putting water and oil you put salt and oh, I put also pepper. I use some spices. Okay, then this simply the flour mix of more or less equal quantity. It doesn't have to be, you know, necessarily a precise amount. I do it all the time and it always works, so don't worry. A bit of salt, maybe a bit more, a bit of pepper. Again, I just drop a bit of pepper. I don't have a precise amount each time. And a bit of spices. I use an Italian blend of spices. And okay, so then once we have put these things, we can add water and oil. So you can see how much water. Again, we don't have a precise amount of water, but we will put as much water as the flour will take, and as much oil as it will be needed. I probably going to put more or less the same amount of water and oil, but then, you know, once you start to do it, you will decide based on how you like it. So see, it's starting to become more solid, and in a moment it will become a nice little dough of flour, which we will then use to make our flatbread. Okay, so I added probably enough water now. If you want to have a look, see? Okay, now I'm going to add a bit of oil. Just a bit more. Okay. See, as you can see, there's not precise amount, and yeah, it's starting to become nice and solid. Now I'm moving it with the spoon, but in a moment I'm going to take it in my hands, so you will see it. See? Okay, let's take the spoon away. Start to put them together. Ta-da! See? Nice and soft. Probably, yeah. It could be even a bit more hard, but it doesn't matter. It always come out very nicely, even if it is not the same consistency all the time. Okay, so now that I have this, I will work with it a bit more. Make sure that it's nicely mixed. Yeah, and then I will start to make little pieces. Okay, so like this, and I flat them and voila. And I'll do 3 of them, and I put them directly in the saucepan without any oil or anything, and no need to heat it before. Just put it like this, and they will cook. And then I'm going to show you in a moment. You just turn them at some point. Yeah, and if you're lucky, they will even separate, and the air will come inside, and you will be able to cut them and put something inside, just like the normal flatbread that you buy in the shop. Okay, and here we are. As you can see, there's no oil, there's nothing, and the fire is kind of low. I just put them there, and now I will wait a bit, and then I will turn them with this. Very easy. So a few minutes have passed, and I'll just start to turn them, and the color is changing, started to become a bit more white. So obviously they're not cooked yet, but I'm going to turn them now because I want to press on them just like this. Yeah, perfect. So at this stage I have turned them more than once, and probably it's like 10 minutes, and here we are, they're ready. We want them just a little bit brown, not burnt. So now, yeah, so this one has the air inside, so probably we will be able to cut it and put some inside. So here they are. And so here we are, and I had 5 of them, actually there were 6. 3 are already gone, and you have to know that by the time I finish the video, I'm so hungry that I cannot wait to eat them, to eat what I cooked. So now I'm opening. Can you see that it's quite easy to open, and we are going to put something inside just to show you. This one broke, but yeah, the other 2 open better. Yeah, here we are. We have our nice little piece of bread, and apart from the break here, it's, as you can see, nicely open. And we can put stuff inside, and I'm going to put some mushrooms just to show you how nice and easy. Here you are, your panino is ready. Enjoy, buon appetit!